Well, the world's richest man, Carlos Slim, is right here in New York speaking at the GW Global Forum hosted by George Washington University. My colleague Betty Liu caught up with him. She joins me now here in the studio. So, pretty exciting to meet the richest man in the world.
That's right. Caught up with the billionaire here just right out of Midtown New York. And, as you know, Lisa, with his interests, everything from energy to telecoms, that's where he made his fortune. The state of the global economy is going to be vastly important to him. So I started off by asking him how the economic situation, the currency wars, the devaluation, all of that is impacting his business.
I think that that are a monetary, very lax monetary policy and very fiscal, an aggressive fiscal policy that are because of the circumstances has not changed too much. Unemployment is high and the economic activity is not there. But I think that's just short-term medicine.
How do you think the U.S. and China should resolve their currency dispute?
I don't think that currency should solve anything, because if the Chinese currency go up, there will be not any benefit for U.S. U.S. are importing goods, they are not producing the goods, and with the currency any place, the imports will be the same. No, they will need to import these goods because they are not doing them. We have saw that with the revaluation of many currencies, like the euro. Euro was a big revaluation with the dollar. The yen has a big revaluation with the dollar. But if U.S. is not doing these products, they have not improved anyway in the balance. The balance, the trade deficit and the current account deficit of U.S. has get better because the recession, mainly, not because of the revaluation of the other currencies.
Well, Betty has a pretty diversified portfolio of investments. Did you get to ask him at all about his investment in the New York Times?
Right. The news there that we had earlier this month that reports that the New York Times might actually pay back early that $250 million investment. I asked him about that. It's that loan. And he said basically he hasn't been notified yet about this. However, if the New York Times feels like paying back early, that's fine. He still would have earned money on the interest, maybe not as much as if they held that loan for that longer period of time. But he said, it was a good investment. He's happy with how it's turned out. He hasn't been notified, but, he'll wait for the notification on it. And I asked him whether or not he would look for more interests like this, more investments in media. And he said he's always open to opportunities, but didn't make any sort of further comments about whether or not he's interested in actual media. I mean, he's got his investments in energy and telecoms and all sorts of other things.
Yeah, he's probably not in danger of losing a significant portion of his wealth just yet.
No, not at all. And you've seen other billionaires who have come in and rescued other companies during this crisis. And this was just simply another one of them.
Yeah, he seems pretty relaxed, maybe because it's Friday. All right.
Yes.
Betty Liu, thank you very much for that.